Greetings and salutations, my artsy friends. How is everyone this morning? So good, I hope. So good. I am ready to go. Holy tamale. It's been a tumultuous couple of days. So here we are. So, let's see. Oh my gosh. So, I haven't been able to talk to you in days now. So, I'm just full of all kinds of things to blab about. So, let's get started with the commercial, shall we? If you are brand new here, if you would like, follow, subscribe, comment, share, and Corbiere-Scott Designs all over the place. That helps me so tremendously. It helps me continue to be a working artist. It helps me grow our community and, helps me spread the good word about art. So on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and then ask to join our private Facebook group, Stitch Along with Anne and Anne Corbiere-Scott Designs. Those are the ones where you can post a picture. Good morning, Keely. How are you this morning? I'm telling you, I feel so much better, but holy tamale, I have had a crazy couple of days. Good morning, Donna. How are you? Hi, Janet. How are you? So happy to see you all here. So happy. I had a couple of good morning, Deb. I had a couple of ideas that I wanted to just chat about this morning. Sorry, looking for a palette. I cleaned a whole bunch. I had a stack of palettes that needed to be cleaned. And so, now I don't know that I have any down here to paint with. So I have a couple of things to blab about. Well, more than a couple. You know how that goes. I might just have to use a little piece of something as a palette this morning. Okay, so a couple of things. Remember that, so sticker day, well, that kind of came and went, didn't it? Swear to God. That vertigo is no joke. I'm just going to tell you. And it was all so stupid. I haven't had a vertigo attack in years now. And I'll tell you what happened. I was going to bed and I put the puppy to bed in her crate. And then I noticed that the fan was off and I like some air circulation. And so the chain for the fan is so short that I can't reach it. So I had to stand on the bed to pull the chain, and that was all fine. And so I turned on the fan, and then I turned quickly, and then I kind of fell to my knees onto the bed, and that's all it took. It just shook my head up, and it was the worst case of vertigo I've ever had. It was so horrendous. I can't even, it was so horrible, you guys. Oh my gosh. Look, I was down. When I say down, I mean down for the count 4 days. And then I was feeling better. And if you've ever had it, you're so... Oh, sorry. You are so gingerly moving your body after that just in case some kind of something happens and you move your head too fast. Well, I was fine, and then I'm not kidding. So this stinking puppy, I have these cute new Alegria shoes, which are leather, and you know what puppies think about leather. They're like, oh, I can chew on that. And I heard her chewing on the strap on my shoe, and so I said, no, and I grabbed my shoes. Then I was like, I really need to go to the post office, and I went to put my shoes on, and I bent forward, and I kind of reinfected myself yesterday, and I like took Dramamine immediately and just went in a room and closed the door and shut off the lights, and I felt so much better after that. But I was a nervous Nelly, let me just tell you, a nervous Nelly. But I wanted to say, all that to say, we missed Sticker Day, but next week we have some special days. And so remember, next week is the Aunt Chris art printable, and that's Snowflake, so pretty. And then National Polka Dot Day is on the 22nd. So be sure to gather all of your artsy papers for a fun project that we're going to do with that. And then Friday is National Handwriting Day. And so there'll be something, I'll have something for us on that day. And then the 25th is National Bubble Wrap Day. And you know we always celebrate Bubble Wrap Day. And so I'm going to do that on the 27th. So I'm going to write that in. Let's see. With a pen. Where's a pen? Here we go. So we're going to celebrate that. There. We're going to celebrate National Bubble Wrap Day right there. And then we have Inspire Your Heart with Art Day, which we're going to celebrate on the 29th. Right? So speaking of, hey, Lindy Barnes, how are you? I know, swear, every day is sticker day. You're right. Speaking of stickers, holy tamale, wait till you guys see. My friend and Corbiere-Scott design team member, Tessa, got me a sticker that, holy tamale, wait till you see. So she went to the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum. She drove home to Colorado for the holidays, and then on her way home she stopped in Santa Fe and went to the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum. Shut up. So that's my first sticker. I'm thinking we'd go right here. What do you think? First sticker of the new year. I just love to watch these things grow. But wait till you see what else she brought me. And this is a really pretty vinyl sticker. I love a nice vinyl sticker. Look at that. So gorgeous. Okay, so the other thing that she got was, she said they had this big painting that she had done, and beside it was this little holdery thing full of these cards. And this was the card, and this is the painting. And so she said on the back side, it says, Georgia O'Keeffe created this watercolor after celebrating her 90th birthday with her cherished friend, Esther Johnson. Imagine you just visited a close friend for your birthday. What colors and shapes would you use to capture the experience? So ponder that. Ponder that. So I am going to do a whole page. I'm going to do some blue artsy papers for the background, and then this is going to be the star of the show. So kind of put that in your thinker. How would you interpret that? What colors and shapes would you use to create a watercolor to celebrate your birthday with a friend? I love that. And then one more thing that she got me, you guys. I am trying to figure out how to get the Aunt Corbiere-Scott Designs version of this. Okay, look at this. It's a paintbrush, right, that says Georgia O'Keeffe Museum. It is also a pencil. Shut up. Is that the most brilliant? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love it so, so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. I have my bingo card in my art journal. I have the back side of this. I think I'm going to start doing my fruit and vegetable stickers. Someone asked me to please continue the fruit and vegetable stickers and the hydration page. So here we go. We're going to start with our, oh, look at this poor rolled up. This poor rolled up sticker. Oh my gosh. So I have, this one looks like it needs a little help. I'm so glad I feel better too, Kay. That was so stinking rotten. Ugh. Ugh. And I'll just, when something like that hits, you can't do anything. Like, I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to, nothing. Nothing. It was a big feat that I took a bath one day. And then, because I took a bath, I felt like I should celebrate and go out to the mailbox. It was a pitiful, pitiful day. So there we go. Okay, I do have some other stickers. Yay, Lindy! I'm so glad. I know. Number one, you're getting all your fruits and vegetables, and that's a good thing. So this is my travel sketch kind of thing. I got it on Amazon, and it was like $13 or something. So I can put my paper and my pencils in here, and then I can close it, and I can clip it on the clipboard and draw. But I can also collect all my stickers. So I have so many stickers in here that I'm going to put down on my page. And some of these are from New York. Let's see. That needs a little help. I think most of these might be from the New York trip. No, maybe this Jazz, that was a good apple. There we go. So I hope you've started to fill your page with fruit and vegetable stickers. Oh my gosh, look at this one. Pizzazz. And you know what? It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Do you remember last year Jeff got me a box of apples from New York State? They were so good. He ordered them for me again this year, and you know what? It says pizzazz. Find yours. Anyway, so this year he got me the same box of apples, and this year it has 18 of one apple and 18 of the other apple. And the Snow White are my favorite. Those are my favorite. And I'm just going to tell you, they were terrible this year. They were terrible. There's Snow White and then like Top Secret. And the Top Secret were the most mealy. They were awful. They were just awful, you guys. It was so disappointing. So disappointing. Ambrosia Gold. These are really good apples too. So if you ever see them, be sure to pick one up and try it out for yourself. I found some new ones that I'll put in this week's newsletter. Just the other day at Safeway, I was going in there with Desiree, and you know, she always wants to try all kinds of new fruits and vegetables. And she wants her aunt to buy whole mangoes and then cut them up. And can I tell you, I myrtleize mangoes. And I go, can't we just get this already cut up mango? Please. So she capitulated under duress. But we brought home lots of fruit that day. Blackberries and blueberries and strawberries and mango and bananas and blah, 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 blah. All kinds of things. Okay. The ambrosia, the artwork on them looks like a sunset. That's beautiful. I'm telling you, just find artwork wherever you go. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Okay, this was from Guatemala, from Del Monte. People, Planet, Produce. Shall we start again down here? I think so, yes. Oh, Sweet Tango. Love those. I thought of you last weekend. I got some apple. I got Honeybee, and it was just okay. And the Pink Lady, and it was so good. Was it Honeybee, or is it that Sugar Bee? I've never seen Honeybee, but I will look for it. I got, and I will just tell you, I think Sugar Bee are just okay. I do like the Sweet Tango. I find that I like apples that are more tart than sweet. I know. Valerie, we're gonna have to go on a apple field trip. There's a big orchard by you, isn't there? There we go. Two more, and then we will move on to our next task. I have a whole list of tasks for us to do today. Ruby Frost. These were from New York City, and they were very good. Oh. Let's go beside. There we go. Okay. So now I have a couple of things to blab about. So do you remember, since last week and this week are the Grandma Chicky art printable, do you remember we had these pieces from the, oh, I would love to go to lots of apple orchards, Debbie. You know I love me some apples. Michigan has some nice apple orchards too. One time when I was there, I was looking for a place where they had like, I think I wanted to like go get some apple cider, but then my dad and I ran out of time. Whatever. Okay, everybody take a drink. Okay, so I have these three pieces that I painted. You guys remember. And I believe I painted them with my my Prismacolor. They're called Art Philosophy now. Whatever. They used to be called Prismacolor. Okay, so I have this gorgeous green vellum from Your Paper and Cider. And so I ran it through my Xyron, so I have edge-to-edge coverage. I said that so many times in those Xyron videos. Edge-to-edge coverage. Okay, look at that's kind of a little off. Whatevs. Okay, but we're gonna lay this down, and I kind of think I want this a little bit offset. I kind of like that idea of it being like all the way to the bottom here and then offset on this side. Right, Lindy? Right? And in September, Lindy, I'm thinking there might be lots of apples. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. So I'm going to make one slimline card with this tall drink of water. No, they're not very sweet, Sugar Bee. And they're just okay. I thought they were just okay too. So this is a tall carnation. Oh, look how pretty it looks on there. Oh my gosh, I love it. And I have I thought I had a sentiment, but I don't see it just yet. But I'm going to say, I knew you would know what I was saying, Lindy Barnes. Okay, so now I have, okay, so now I have this piece of, this card that I'm going to, make a card with this piece, a thank you card, right? So you guys aren't even going to believe, you're not even going to believe what I'm using as my background for this. I can't wait for you to see. So I was playing with my Lindy's Magicals, and I made the backgrounds, remember, for this, and then I painted things with the, I made it into watercolor paint, but I made this background first. Hey, Susan, how are you? So as I was making that, so I made these in the rain. You can see the big splots, right? And so I just used like an aluminum baking tray, baking sheet, like a cookie sheet sort of thing from the dollar store, and I just put my paper on there and I stick it out in the rain and bring it back in and stick it up. That way I can control the design. Anyway, but there's always paint left on my tray, and you know I can't waste paint. And so I had these little pieces of tissue paper from a different project, and so I just soaked up the paint that was on the tray. And so I'm cutting the background out of this. So here we go. I have been on a super tramp. What do you say? Like I don't know. I've just been listening to Supertramp ad nauseum lately. And they're singing to me in my head right now. Oh, darling. You guys know. You know the song. Okay, so now I'm going to lay that down and then this on top. Shut up. Don't you love the juxtaposition of something funky and really kind of raw artistic with something more refined? Shut it. I love that. Okay, so I think I'm going to run this through my Xyron also so I get edge to edge coverage, like I said. And it's going to get wrinkly, but that's all right. I'll figure it out. Oh my goodness. Got all... got all rolled up inside of there. Yes, I do like both of those apples, Valerie. Pink Envy and Envy. Pink Lady and Envy. Although I do kind of prefer a, that all happened because I wasn't paying attention. Edge to edge coverage. Oh. Stop. Oh, Deb. You made me laugh. It does sound like it. I just remember, like, every video we made, give it a little rub, edge to edge coverage, peel back. And I like that this got wrinkly because it'll go wrinkly on my card front. I'm kind of excited about that. So then you're just gonna peel it off. Oh my gosh. Except that I have really gluey fingers. Oh, I just tore the corner. That's okay. That's okay. Don't panic. I'll be able to fix it. Stick the corner down there. Okay. Okay. Like, I'm just going to embrace the wrinkles, right? And then I'm going to stick that little corner down. Yep, 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 yep. And then this, let's just smush down my gluey fingers. Really adhere that down, and then we're going to add this. I think we should pop it, don't you? Of course, Anne, that's a great idea. Okay. What was the other thing I wanted to, I have this whole list of things to talk to you guys about. Oh, Monk's Journey, day 82. They're in North Carolina. There's so much that's happening in the world right now that I feel like is deliberate meanness. And you know, I cannot abide a meanie. I cannot abide a meanie. I can't. I just, what's wrong with you if you have to point out, you just have to be mean? I don't get it. I don't get it. And so but I know myself also. I'm a little bit of a sensitive soldier, and so I have to be careful of what I know this sounds just like I'm a wimp, but I do have to be careful of what I ingest, because if I don't, I know myself. It will haunt me. And so I don't want that bad stuff to be, you know, coloring my brain. Next week's art printable is Aunt Chris. And it is, I've moved it to the top, so it's right at the top of the art printables. So you don't have to hunt for it. Okay. Did I get it? Oh, shut up. That is, shut up. I'm loving that. Okay. I often wondered if I could run tissue paper through my Xyron. I'll try it now that you just did it. Yes, you just have to be kind of mindful when you peel it off, Lindy. I've run so many things through my Xyron. Metal pieces, buttons, chipboard, you name it. We used to have to test things out. So, instead of talking about the ick in the world right now, we're all aware. Let's talk about the monks and how amazing that I thought about how amazing it is to have dedicated your life to peace like that. You know? I think I want the flower to look like it's coming right out of the bottom of the card. And then there's just this little bit that's popping over the edge. I love that. I love that. I have a little bit of tissue paper to trim off. And then we have a thank you card that I need to write out today. I'm so behind on my correspondence. But that will be rectified today. There we go. Stop it, you guys. Ugh, I love it so much. Okay, and the final thing that I wanted to make out of this art printable. So I've done one slimline and one A2, and I have a Rolodex card that I made 4,000 years ago. That I made like just a checkerboard of security envelopes. And then I thought, look at how pretty that is. And you know, I don't know why I haven't played with the... I'm kind of digging that idea. What do you think, you guys? That little bit of green, that seems kind of fun. Let's pop this one too, I think. Okay, what was the other thing I wanted to talk to you about? Oh, I am so excited to announce that I am an author in the next issue of Strawberry Moons magazine. And you can pre-order that now. And if I were you, I would do that. She's doing a limited run. And so get your order in now. And this month, this issue, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This issue is the ABCs of collage. Collage from A to Z. And so it's an alphabet of collage techniques, ideas, and inspiration. OMG. It's so cool, you guys. So cool. So my topic, my letter was M for masterboard, or motherboard, as we like to call them. So I can't wait for the issue to come out and for me to share with you what I created, and we'll make a day of it. You know, it's easy for us to just celebrate art, isn't it? We just do it. The cover is so cool, isn't it? It's so cool. So be sure to pre-order your issue. Tell them and Corbiere-Scott Design sent you, so she knows that I am promoting her. I love her, and I tell her all the time, but you know, sometimes I think, does she just think that that's just lip service? It's not. I love it. And I also have a advertisement in there again, an ad. What do you call it? Anyway. So this, I was thinking this might be cool this way. Wait a minute. I wanted to kind of go around the, there we go. And then I have this Let Your Light Shine. When I worked in San Francisco, I think I'm gonna do some glue on here. When I worked in San Francisco at the perinatal clinic, I worked with this girl named Jerry, who she and I just became fast friends. We just adored each other. And she used to say all the time, shine on, let your light shine. And you know what? Here's the thing about her, not to get too religious or anything, maybe just spiritual. She was the kind of person who God's light just shined through. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't, oh, shut it. Loving that. She didn't, just her being was an example. And I just loved it. Stop it. 3 things out of 1 art printable. Lickety split. Boom, boom, boom. So look at that. There. I do need a sentiment for this card. I do. Let's see what I got. I should have something in here that's apropos. Let your dreams blossom. Shut it. That sounds perfect, don't you think? And I kind of like that this is like just this little understated, shall I put it there? It's kind of feeling like it belongs there. Oh my gosh, Kathy, I'm so glad I'm feeling better too. That was one miserable ride, I'm just going to tell you. And don't you hate when you feel bad like that? And you have a million things that you want to do and you can't do any of the things you want to do because your body just says, no, not today or tomorrow. And then yesterday I was so nervous that I was going to, I kept thinking, oh my gosh, what if I get sick during the, during my stitch along? What if something happens and I'm stuck and then I have to leave and I'll feel so embarrassed? And so I couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. Okay, it looks like I lost another square. So I lost this one that we can replace, but it looks like I need to find this one, and I probably just threw it in the trash, so I'll be cutting another one. Okay, I wanted to show you something. So shut up. 3 things. I feel so accomplished. Oh. So I wanted to show you something that my kid got. Hey, Peg. So only a person of a certain age would know why this was such a perfect Christmas present. My child is one of the best gift givers I know. So in the 70s, does anyone remember the rock opera Tommy? Oh my gosh, I was so, well, besides the fact that Elton John sang Pinball Wizard, and I was so in love with him and his music. Not him as a person, like I just loved him as a, I mean, I knew he was gay. It wasn't that. Everything about him was intriguing and fascinating to me. And then when the rock opera, I had never experienced anything like that. I remember going to the movies with Jackie Ratajczak and Shelley O'Leary, and then stop it. Look at this. This was the program from that my kid found at a secondhand store in Austin, Texas. Oh my gosh. It's just, I have looked at it and looked at it. I was a little in love with Roger Daltrey and his curls, you know. Look at it. Anne Margaret, Eric Clapton, Tina Turner was in it. Elton John, like I said. I think this was Keith Moon. Was it Keith Moon? Wasn't it Keith Moon? Pete Townsend. Oh, I'm telling you. You guys. Tina Turner, look at her, the Acid Queen. Gypsy Acid Queen. I can hear it in my head. Maybe Uncle Ernie, maybe that was Keith Moon. I think so. I'm almost positive, but let's see. Uncle Ernie. Keith Moon, I was right. Oh, Jack Nicholson was in there too. Oliver Reed. Oh my gosh, you guys. Ugh. What a present. Oh my gosh. So I went, even though I was too young. Somehow I got in. Somehow I got in, Keely. It was something. Okay, so today I want to paint Life is Better with You, but I want to paint this with the understanding that I'm going to cut it apart. And so I'm sure you've all seen both Joni's version of what she made out of this with into a card, and Carmen's. So I'm going to do mine with, well, I have a couple of ideas. You went to see it. Oh, Peg, I love it. You too, Valerie. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so if you saw Joni and Carmen's, they painted the flowers and then cut them out, and then they used this, the calendar, as the backing. Shut up, right? So, just one sec. Palette. My friend, Audrey, I think I've talked to you girls about it, about her. She has an online store called Paper and I. It's an online store, paperandi.com. Anyway, she has a Michigan set of magicals, like a exclusive to her store. So that's what I'm going to paint with today. They're called Forever Michigan, the set that she has. And so Butter the Bread Blue, Yellow Tang Yellow, Blue Hawaii Blue, Clownfish Coral, and Sea Turtle Teal. So Audrey chose those colors just for Michigan, right? So I just thought, wouldn't that be pretty to paint? And then, I don't know. I think I'm going to, so I'm going to trim off the calendar and ponder if I want to be like my friends and use this as part of my creation. But for right now, let's do that. So I'm going to, let's start with the yellow, shall we? I love that you went to the movies too, Peg. And you too, Valerie. I love that. So these are shimmers. Let's see. Is it? Yes, it's a shimmer. I can see the sparkle in it. So I just sprinkled some into my palette. I'm going to add some water. Look at that. That color is so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, I have this, I think it's a number 2. I'm going to use this because I want to do the center of this one. So let's mix that up. I'm trying to get all the powder mixed in with the water. Look at that. It's so brilliant. How am I doing on time, you guys? Oh, I'm good. What was the other thing I wanted to talk to you about? In April, one of the great nieces is getting married outside of Austin. My daughter and I are sneaking in early and going to Magnolia in Waco. My sister lives there, then wedding, and then we are sneaking off to Austin, hoping the weather behaves before Magnolia. So Keely and I went to Magnolia, and I will just tell you, it's beautiful, but it's really expensive. We both bought a $5 journal. It was so much. It was so expensive. We also bought a cupcake. And Keely, do you remember? I bought a lemonade, and it was terrible because it tasted like soap. It was like, when I think it was rose. It was like a rose lemonade, and you know how you kind of have to be careful when you're adding flavors like that to other things. It can kind of taste soapy. But the Magnolia, the whole place is beautiful. It's horribly expensive, but it's beautiful. I took 9,000 pictures inside of the store of their displays. Their displays were gorgeous. The one that sticks out to me, yes, yes. Keely didn't get a tea, and I didn't get a Diet Coke. I was drinking Diet Coke at the time. And they didn't offer tea, and they offered this rose lemonade. And I was so excited about it. And then it was so disappointing. Crazy, crazy. That yellow is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love it. I want to do these all yellow. The centers, I kind of want all the centers. We did not go to the Dr. Pepper Museum. We went to, was it called the Foundry, Keely? Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. We went to the Foundry, and it was like many floors of antiques and that kind of thing. And then we went to, trying to think what the other place that, we went to, maybe it wasn't that, we went to Paper Crown. Did we go to Paper Crown? I know I went to Paper Crown, but maybe it is something to experience. That's for sure. That is making me so happy. All of that yellow. I had a flower. Yes, yes, Marion. Yes. It tasted like soap. I know, and that's such a disappointment, isn't it? So disappointing. Okay, so now I'm thinking. So I have teal, I have orange, and I have, I have teal, I have Hawaiian blue and butter the bread blue, and then this is coral. So I'm thinking, what if I do my stems teal? Paper trap. Okay, you're right, Keels. I must have gone another trip. I remember we went to that place. Remember there was a truck parked inside? I'm trying to think what I bought metal flowers that were magnetic on the back there. I still have those displayed in my house. Okay, shut up. Look at this teal. You guys, that's making me happy. That's making me so happy. And this will be a fun departure. Oh, come on. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, that's making me so happy. That teal is so bright and vibrant. Michigan is such a water state that I know exactly why she chose these colors. It closed? Oh, man alive. I loved that store. I can't even describe how many metal flowers I bought. So many. Keely and I love ourselves a road trip. That's for sure. Oh my goodness. That's so pretty. That's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Everybody take a drink, please. I just thought of something. So we haven't done any reading in class. Remember we did the what was the name of the book, you guys? What was the name of the book that we read in class all the time? Anyway, so I didn't know that I wanted to go read the same book. I mean, I might bring it back, but I found something I wanted to read to you that I really, really liked. So I got, this was also from my son for Christmas, The Backyard Bird Chronicles by Amy Tan. I wanted this book. We have a list of books every year for Christmas. And this was the one that he got me. So during 2016, when look at, she got me this book. She bought it from this an indie bookstore called Reverie Books, and it says she is too fond of books and it has turned her brain by Louisa May Alcott. The comfort book. There you go. There you go. I'm not saying that we're not going to come back to it. I'm kind of feeling the need lately, but I just thought I wanted to share this entry in the Backyard Bird Chronicles. A bird in the hand. I had removed all the hummingbird feeds to clean and refill. While letting the nectar cool, I heard impatient hummers making cackling sounds. I came out with this hand feeder. Within minutes, 2 hummers came and did 2 test flybys before dipping his big bill into the nectar feeder, still beating his wings. It felt like a fan blowing on my palm. Then it landed, and I felt its scratchy tiny feet. 2 seconds later, the hummer and I were dive-bombed by another male, and my bird in the hand was gone in half a second. It was enough. I am in love. Who's going out to find a hand feeder for hummingbirds? I'm going to go research that. So, Amy Tan, when in 2016, when all of that Asian hate was going on, she was really feeling it. And so she started to become kind of a bird watcher in her own backyard. And then she illustrated it too. So the illustrations are done by her. The lettering right here was done by her. I love someone's handwriting. I love someone's illustration. So I just thought every now and again, I might just share a little something with you guys. Look at oh my gosh, the birds are so beautiful. I did hear, the other day I was sitting outside with a puppy, waiting for her to go potty. And I always have my little app on when I'm out there to see if I hear a bird and which bird it is. Do you remember when the woodpecker was in my was banging on the metal part of my fireplace of my chimney? Well, I heard that woodpecker. It was funny and very cool. So many books, so little time. Isn't that the dang truth, Lindy? I love reading. We are reading one for book club right now, and it is called Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers. It's so good. I know. Doesn't it make you... I know. Valerie, don't you... I want a hummingbird to eat out of my hand. So I thought, you know what? My cousin got a chickadee to eat out of his hand one time when I was on Sugar Island at his house. And so now I'm like, oh, my mom loved chickadees. And she carved one. I think I showed you guys. I brought it home from my dad's. She's always here, my mother. I'm really liking this. You almost finished it, Donna. Don't tell me anything about it, because I'm still reading, but I'm liking it. I will say, when my vertigo was really bad, I knew I needed a distraction, and I couldn't open my eyes. So I did start to listen to the book, and you know what? That helped a lot. It was a good distraction. It was. I have to read it like really close to our book club date, because if not, I forget the details. I know myself too well. Still have Supertramp in my head. These colors are so gorgeous. Oh, I love it. I'm loving it so much. I hope that you pull out your February calendar art and paint it and then fuzzy cut it and build it into a card to send to someone. And don't forget, next week we have a lot of days to celebrate. You know, I love me a crazy day. And I tell my husband all the time, I go, hey, don't forget, today's National Hot Dog Day or whatever. And he just thinks I'm crazy. But I love all life's to be celebrated, don't you think? There's enough icky stuff. We should be looking for the things that are fun. You gotta kind of balance it out. Like the monks, you know? How cool is that? I have such admiration for them, to dedicate your life like that. If you're painting, relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Just takes a second and you'll feel immediate relief. Pull in a little paint from that other section. Keely and I were talking on the phone the other day, and I was thinking about the mosaic thing, you know? I go, Keely, do you remember when we were walking around Chicago we were just walking someplace, and now I don't even remember what we were on our way someplace, and I happened to look down. I go, Keely, and there was a mosaic piece in the road. Like someone had, there was this blank space in the sidewalk or the road. I don't remember which now, but anyway, there it was, just waiting for something to be built, and someone filled it with mosaic. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. I'll try and find a picture of that and put it in the newsletter this weekend. Remember, newsletters are going out on Sunday mornings now. I wanted to change it up so that it's a nice way to start our artsy week. It is time to say goodbye, and thank you ever so much. I am so grateful. Like, I can't even tell you how grateful I am. I'm grateful to be feeling better. I'm grateful to having you all as my pals, and that you take an hour out of your day to just hang with me. Thanks so much, everybody. I appreciate every lovely well wish that I was given. That's for sure. I felt the love. So I will see you soon, and go out and make today a tremendous Thursday. Bye, everyone. See you in the newsletter.